Let me just ask a
Yeah.
question so you
Yeah.
can coach me a little bit.
All
When
right.
you say are you talking about creating like a bio for yourself and
It's
have us writing it down and printing it and giving it to your team?
Yeah, that I mean, so that's important. Everyone does that. So every executive that you have on the C level and above for corporations, or if you're in the military, the very top levels, they all have bios that you can go out and you can see where they're from. Nobody reads that. So whenever you take a leadership position or you're taking yourself into a new company, and what I used to do is when I had new people come on a team, I'd give them the same brief. It's no longer than 5 minutes. And it says, this is who I am. I was raised this way. This is where I'm from. I went to these schools. Who cares? This is what I'm about. I'm a morning person, so I don't operate too well in the morning unless I have a cup of coffee. But then I'm a morning person, right? Then
Yeah.
I like to read, so I'm going to reference books. I like quotes. These are the things I like, right? These are the things I don't like. If you're going to be illegal, immoral, unethical, if you're going to be biased in any way that you don't understand, if I tell you about the bias and it doesn't go away, we're going to have problems. These are things that are core to me, and that's how I operate. So as a leader, this is how I need you to work with me so that you can operate me, so I can remove those roadblocks, but also find out what you're passionate about and fuel it. I need to figure out what you're good at so that I may not have hired you for the right thing, but if you fit on my team for something else, I'm going to move you. And I did that quite often in the military, but that's a whole thing. So the leadership is like finding out who you are before you start to lead, because people see when you're faking it, when you're trying to be somebody you're not. They see through that. They're not stupid. And they know that's not you, that's fake. So I have that modeled in my book, but for your audience, I made it simpler. I made it a one-pager because that's what you get now.
Yeah.
And it's not a bio, it's deeper than that because it's graphical, right? So I have a picture of me and I have like my brain and my heart, and it's interesting little dialogue. And then anything that I did, like love languages, recommend you do love languages, your 5 love languages. How do they work?
Wow.
And how does your teams work? And anagrams, like who are you personality wise? Like we had a team member that was one of the commanders that I was coaching in my last job, and he was always like attacking people. Seemingly he was just really interested in data, and we didn't know until we did the test that he is a data person and not like a heartfelt feeling person like the rest of us.
Yeah, well, that's conflict. If you don't have those anagrams down, there's conflict. I really believe in that.
Thank you for connecting with us here at Touchstone Publishers. Please join our group Essential Leadership Skills and share your leadership knowledge with us all.